What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another stream or another video on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate you guys too. Um, you know, been playing Starfield for a little bit here, having some fun, and I'm going to continue to do that. There are other things that I may want to play in the future. I do want to play Minecraft again at one point. I like Minecraft, haven't played it for a while, but I'm waiting for Vault Hunters to have their 19th update, which should be sometime this year. I'm not sure. But for now, we're going to play a little Starfield. I'm just going to play through the game like I normally would, just having fun with it and everything. Of course, Ghost of Yotei comes out beginning of October. That will be a stream game that I play. The Outer Worlds 2 just showed a little bit of a preview at the Xbox game show there. Played the first one. The first one was fun. Little zany action, a little crazy. It's funny. And I think that might be a pretty cool game to play on stream too. But that also comes out in October. We're going to finish Ghost of Yotei first. So, having said that, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you guys have had a great weekend, a great start to your week on this Monday night. Let's go ahead and start up Starfield here so we can get back into what we were doing. There we go. Yeah. I don't know why the stream manager on your phone now plays the audio. That's a little weird, but that's okay. That's what you just heard there. A little echo. You know something I haven't done? Just to look into the creations, but that's why. See, I have an account, right, with Bethesda on PlayStation, but I don't think I have one. I'm going to have to set one up off stream and see. We'll take a look at the creations next week. That is what we'll do next week. We'll look at the creations and see if we can maybe add some mods or something to make things a little better. But for right now, let's go ahead and continue where we left off. We were on the frontier. I believe we were on Earth, actually. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go look for Andrasia. And to do that, we need to go to a couple different places. Let's go back into first person here. I'm full health, got my weapons good, so... How is my 124 of 175? What am I holding so much of? Oh, I got a bunch of this stuff. That looks interesting. Plus 5 health and O2. I think I like that. And then this is nothing. The Space Trucker Flannel gives me carrying capacity. Airborne and thermal goes up. Physical goes down by 10. Energy goes up by 15. And EM goes down by 5 for this one. I just like the look of it better, you know? We'll do that for the looks. But everything else I think I'm going to put into... I've got other things I can probably put into here real quick, but... Because if I got all these spacesuits that I don't need... I want to keep that one on just because it has the chameleon enchantment on there. That in there. Apparel, I'm going to put all this other stuff in there. There we go. Resources, let's put all the resources in there. Miscellaneous. I've got so many coffee cups, bro. Let's put all these plushies in there. Solomon's map. I'm gonna put all my coffee cups in here. I don't need to carry them. There we go. Hey, I want my badge. I want to keep my badge on me. And I'm gonna pick one coffee cup to keep on my person. I mean, that would make sense today. This one would, right? I put the I in team. Nice. Nova Galactic. We're gonna do the Monday one. I'll just keep that on me just in case. You know, you never know. But let's go ahead and take off. Good coffee today.
Stable orbit achieved. You can stay here forever. Well, for a while anyway.
All right. We are not going to the Mantis. That is later. We will go to these, right? So let me go to Nira first. Let me see where Nira is for us. Set a course for Nira. We'll just go to Nira first. We'll do what we gotta do. Then we'll go to Tau Ceti after that.
Let's see what there is to see.
Open the planet map. Of course, you can scan it. One-of-a-kind salvage is right here. It's an extreme environment, though. There's a deserted relay system. You can see all the stuff that you can get from here, of course. Let's go land by this mine. This is where we need to go.
Touchdown imminent.
This planet looks pretty cool.
Look at this world. It's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Extremely toxic environment. Argon. Okay, we got.
Corp must be extracting something valuable to fund an operation of this size.
Nickel. Corrosive gas vent, of course it is. Abandoned mine, huh? Ooh, hello, traps. Any more traps over here?
Should we search for mineral deposits while we're down here?
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
Okay, my name's Diffuse. I'm not here to hurt you.
You are from Constellation.
Mm-hmm.
Vladimir said someone might be coming.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
I'm sure they meant well.
I suppose. And yet you are here, instead of checking up on Barrett or Noel. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Got some credits. I love this gun. They can't see me.
Once again, we are triumphant. Did you hear something?
Ooh, baby.
Show me what you've got.
Too easy. With this gun and the other gun, it's too
Where
easy.
do they go?
But it's all good. I think there's only one left. See if we can sneak on them and get a little sneak attack
Looks
in.
like we're in the clear.
Yeah, a little bit in the clear. He down there somewhere?
No sign of hostiles. Standing down.
Yeah, he's down there. Bye-bye. I want to go down there and see what was down there, though. There was a nice little chest down there. Let's go ahead and go down and look. Oh, thank you so much. This is a weapon workbench. 69 credits. Nice. Weapon workbench. A short barrel? Nah, that's not gonna be what I want. I mean, I could put a compensator on there. It would make it more accurate. The accuracy would be very nice. Very, very nice. Putting a suppressor on this thing would be that'd be overkill, I think.
How are you easing into things, Andreja? Is our mutual acquaintance helping with the transition to this new way of life for you?
Yes, I would
long
say
barrel.
that the proper adjustments are being made. The most difficult part has been acclimating to what you perceive as the more insignificant customs.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Such as?
Let me think. Oh, yes. Here's a particularly strange one. After a person sneezes, someone invariably
Depleted
invokes the
uranium
phrase,
rounds? Look at that.
"Bless
That's
you."
crazy.
Oddly strange to administer absolution after witnessing a bodily function.
Magazine and battery
Oh,
tool.
I'm sure there was a perfectly good reason that expression was connected to sneezing, but I'm afraid it's lost to time.
That is a
Interesting.
shame. I would like to have understood the specific etymology of those words.
Ah, well, I don't think that's necessary, Andreja. It's enough to know that being courteous to others is the right thing to do.
Alright. Well, they're having their little conversation. We're alright here. Just want to check around a little bit, see if there's any loot. There's ammo here. An ale. Yay. I'll take some alcohol. Not that it's too useful to me. Thank
Best
you
not to
for
leave
ammo.
anything useful behind.
True.
Did Vladimir inform you that I will be making another delivery?
All right. Suppose you were due for one. The, contents, they're what we agreed on?
Yes, Vladimir and I agreed on what should be included.
That's all fine then. Do let me know if you get a response.
That is highly unlikely, but if it happens, I will be sure and tell you.
Alright, ladies, come on. A weapon case. It's an Equinox, though. That is a
If I
rifle.
have not mentioned it, I have another package ready for delivery.
All right. Suppose you were due for one. The, contents, they're what we agreed
You already
on?
talked about that. Come
Yes,
on.
Vladimir and I agreed on what should be included.
That's all fine then. Do let me know if you get a response.
That is highly unlikely, but if it happens, I will be sure and tell you.
Alright, well, that thing died. Sneak attack damage is really great. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna keep following this. I didn't know we'd find Andreja like that quick. I forgot which planet she was on. It's obviously down. We need to go down somehow, but guessing that'll be through here. Just trying to see, because they're all in...
Something bothering you, Andresia?
Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. Let's see.
Alright. Where's the other guy? He's over here somewhere. Guessing this is the way down. She's already way down there, bro. The Blado Sysdef spacesuit.
Anything here you can use?
Some. It might be better than the one I got on right now, but...
Something bothering you, Andresia?
Yes, actually. I am surprised you noticed. You have quite the talent for reading people's current mood from afar.
Comes with the territory, I suppose. Care to share your troubles?
I am concerned with how the rest of Constellation perceives my presence, regardless of how I present myself. I feel as though they're looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship.
I'll let them talk. I need zero wire. That's good. That's good. Needed me a little bit of zero wire. Suppressed calibrated Grendel. I can't use it, but I'll take it because it's probably worth some good money. Hello, ladies. Oh, come on.
Cowards.
Where'd this guy go? An expert lock. All right, let's go. Got 3 right next to each other, which would be useful for down here, but there's one separating it. I probably can't use this. That one is good for this one and the bottom one. So it can fit there. Then I would have a 3, 2 with a little bit of a spot difference. That right there, and then you have that one. Let's get rid of that. So you have a 3-piece here. All right, then this one. That one doesn't fit. This one does, though. That'll take out quite a bit. You have that one. Okay, so that one can take out those three. Then you'd have two there. That one doesn't quite get it. Boom. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, we've got some cartridges, some credits, and a furious modified guy here.
And succeed at that before we are discovered.
Let's just go. Alright, got another artifact, baby. Let's go.
You are back. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision?
Yes, not that I've been able to make sense of them.
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
It's either you or him, right?
It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way.
Mm-hmm.
A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is?
I'm a miner.
Argos.
Yep.
I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me.
Gotcha.
This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
Yes, I've got it. But before we do that, Varun Zealots.
You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor.
They've come after you before?
Yes. It would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves.
All right, you've got it. Mum's the word.
Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Where is El Cerro? I left her somewhere, didn't I? I don't know. Let's just get out of here. Really? I missed all my shots, but that's okay. Where do you run off to? He's not getting away. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you.
Have anything valuable?
Some. You're here now, Sarah? Where?
I'd like to speak to you.
I know, but
Remember our last conversation? When you told me the artifacts made you feel like you were being pulled across the entire galaxy.
I do.
Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
Never mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Aja.
Aja Mamasa. She was the youngest member of Constellation when it was founded. Only took her 15 years to reach chair. Sorry, I sometimes get so caught up in my own bubble, I forget that I wasn't the first.
Aja must have been an amazing person.
She absolutely was. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
The rookie being paired with the chair sounds awfully familiar.
Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. Can you blame me? At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most.
I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Cozy isolation.
Yeah, you know, being alone in interstellar space. Nothing but light years of black around you. Some people find that terrifying. I find it comfortable. It helps me bond with my shipmates.
So I've noticed.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
Oh, is she dead?
No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think.
Gotcha.
Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
All right, I'll do the best I can to make our journey just as pleasant.
Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, It's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
All right, let's flirt with her. I'd like to discover more about what we have right here.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
Okay, awkward. That's okay. What is this? Nickel. I want some nickel. There we go. Is there any more nickel up in here? No. Alright. So, this is kind of like a dead end or something like that, right? So I gotta go to that guy to get up, or actually go around that way. Probably the best thing I could do is to go around that way. Oh, hey, how you doing, buddy? Let me just take that from you real quick. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Alright, we are out of here. Yep, we're back to where we were, so we're good. Can turn that off for now. It is dark in here, but I don't need anything, lights or anything. I'm good. Yes. I think I just need to follow this up. Or do I have to... More nickel over there, Don't need any more nickel. I think I got some right now, so I'm good. I'm not really focusing on resources at this moment. We're just gonna keep on rolling through this. Alright, and we are out. Here we go. Do need to heal, but I think if I can get back to my ship.
Operations like this can last for decades if the company bothered to perform the proper geological surveys.
Wire? Nah, I'm good. Let's get back to the ship. I can sleep in the ship. And then we'll be good. Just let me sleep for an hour. All my health is back.
You are the soundest sleeper I've ever seen.
Really? Thank you.
Heaven, is there a way to go faster? Wow! Thanks so much.
I give her all the books.
Bye.
Sam, this is pretty serious, isn't it?
There is just no hope. I mean, what can we do?
I don't know how it got this bad. I really don't.
They shouldn't have traded players. It was a bad move.
They're talking about sports.
We traded our top player for two mediocre ones.
Uh-huh.
Who makes that kind of deal?
I can't talk about it. I'm getting all worked up.
Sounds like the Dallas Mavericks trading.
You're handling this
Hey, people.
whole captain thing really well, you know.
Well, thank you. All right, I think we're good to go.
You need something?
Nope. I am going to take off, and we are going to go to... We could do the Tau Ceti, I think. Maybe.
This never gets old.
Ah, yes.
Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Tau Ceti, all right. So we are going to Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti is here. Let's go. We'll go here, get this, then we'll go back to the lodge and chill with everybody, and we'll do what we gotta do.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Alright, so this is iron, and we got some argon and water. Argon, iron, and water. Tau Gourmet Production Center. And an unexplored geophysical feature, which we will land at.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
Tau Ceti is a nice looking
Life forms
place.
are roaming this planet. Time to find out.
Hmm. Herding bone mane grazer. Bunch of iron here, of course. That's what I expect to find. Boom, boom. Ooh, I leveled up because of scanning. Wary temperament, but not too bad. Woman, why are you I'm not gonna ask. Jeez, woman, Ow. Why were you attacking all the creatures? Oh my goodness, she was just sitting there knocking them out, bro.
You're going to be carrying that gooey mess, right?
Yeah, I got it. Bunch of them dudes, man. We don't need to be attacking them all this much, you know? Hunting Ankylosaurus. Another one over there. Excuse me. Don't attack me. Alright, let's just keep going. There's something else that's trying to attack us over here. I don't know what. Is it that grazer? Thought animals didn't like to come over here. Bye-bye. Ooh, they had a bunch of good stuff on them. Ooh, even more good stuff. Nice. What is this? Alien eggs and... Let me go scan this boy real quick here. In the cave we go. Just go a-mining. I did start out as a miner, you know, so... These all dead? They are. Argon is the cause of this, huh? Okay, this is not the right way then. Where are we going? Going this way. That was just a little side path I didn't need to go to. Alright, we got a little bit of this stuff. I don't know if it's worth anything or, you know, good for anything, but... Boom. Another trip. Alright. Well, Sarah, let's go. So, let's get out of here. There we go. We are out and we are good to go. I'm not going to do any more scanning or anything like that because I just don't need to. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get back to the ship.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
Yep, we're taking over right now. Get out of here.
Say your last goodbyes. This right here is my catnip. Orbit reached.
Grab, jump out of here.
Yes.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing, buddy. I am not a smuggler yet.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I always like doing this. Because you can actually make... Got lead and everything, you know, and you can go and make anything you want, really. Let's go and land and go to the lodge. Hey, look, that was an old playthrough. Interesting. Yep, yep. No, Sarah. Let's go. Sounds weird to say Sarah when your ex is Sarah, you know?
It's good to be home.
But it's all good.
I would be more useful to you aboard your ship than idling here awaiting tasks.
I agree, Vasco, but you know what? I need to have more room for people, and I can't do that right now.
Then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded. It is good to be back.
Yes. Let's put these in the collection. Both of them.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
True. Got you beat. 3 artifacts to your 0.
I wasn't aware we were competing, but game on.
Oh no, don't you two start. We're supposed to be working together, not competing.
Hey, it's a
What's
guy
wrong with
thing.
a little rivalry
The guy
here and
thing.
there?
We gotta
I think
compete.
it pushes us to be at our best.
Or causes nothing but arguments.
Arguments which then breed distrust. Noel is right, Mateo.
Well, I
Ah,
suppose there
women.
was that one time, and then the other. What do you think? A little competition can't be that bad, can it?
I guess it's a double-edged sword. Pros and cons. That's the correct
I
answer.
feel the same, strangely enough. The inherent contradiction of human nature has once again laughed in my face.
I'm gonna be the one laughing at your face if this conversation keeps going, Mateo.
See what the two of you have done? You have our friend here trying desperately to not take sides.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
And for yours, I'd be happy to keep traveling with you.
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Alright, so Sarah, who is my flirt partner. I got Andraja
Did
following
you
me
need
right now?
something?
Yeah, good, good, good. Personal
You do
questions.
not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
What's your favorite place?
You might find it absurd, but honestly, the lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people. Present
I
company
remember some of
included.
her story when I
It
first
has
played
been
it.
a very- there are
I'm just going
worlds
to travel with
beyond.
her for a little bit, and then
I have done
we'll
so
just
in
get
the
through these.
past,
I've already
when
seen these.
necessary.
If you guys want to
But
see
I
them, you
am
can
not the best pilot, and
look at them
it seems
later and
prudent
stuff
to
like
apply
that.
my
But
skills where they are most useful.
yep.
And that, I think, has... Honestly, I cannot answer that. So many years have been driven by survival
boy.
in intense circumstances. Leisure time has... It's been in
I
short
just
supply.
love when people
And I suppose I
put
have
websites
conditioned
on
myself
here.
to not think about it much. I do enjoy combat training.
I'm not paying for
though
viewers,
I
brother.
suppose that is
Not
hardly
happening.
the answer you are looking for.
If I'm gonna get
You're
viewers,
giving
I'm
me
gonna get them
something to
naturally the
consider.
right way. I want to get real
Thank you
people.
for that.
You know, that's what I want
hope
to do.
that was informative. Right.
All right, we are supposed, and I want to take her because I can take her up to, you know, up to the eye to see old Vladimir. I'm pretty sure she would enjoy that. What else do we have as far as missions go? That's the main mission here. Obviously, we can do stuff like the Mantis and stuff like that, right? We could do the Mantis, although it's like a level 30 thing or something like that. And I believe there's like robots and stuff in there that are pretty tough to beat. Activities. I really want to go visit his house, but... So I think we can go talk to Vladimir real quick. We'll do that. I think we can at least do that, you know. And then once we do that, we should be good to do whatever. But right now, I want to go and check and see if I can buy some more ammo. Yeah, let's go see if we can buy some more ammo real quick. Boom, 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 boom. I forget what kind of ammo I need for this gun, but...
There's some, you know, only the finest...
Of course. I want to sell some, though. Let's see. Do I have any weapons I do not use? Yes, that one. Keeping my mag shot. I can sell one of those. Suppress calibrated rattler, but the Grendel I need to sell. This one is a 21, whereas this Eon is a 12, so that's a lot better. The Side Star that I have uses 27 calibers, but so does this Rattler, and I'd rather have the Rattler, so I'm going to sell that. The Eon uses 7.7. The Kraken uses 6.5, which is good. This is the auto one that has really low damage, but high fire rate. Then I got 43 Ultra Mag, that's 7.5. So 43 Ultra Mag is probably the one I want to get the most. 43 Ultra Mag and 7.5 millimeter. Those two are the ones I want the most. .43 Ultra Mag. .5. I'll buy that one too. Because I do believe my weapons... This one has the 4.3, yeah. Got 232 rounds, so if things get hairy, I can use this mag shot, which is actually a pretty good one. Mag shots are pretty good. So these are the weapons I got. Throwables, we're going to sell all the throwables because I am not using anything but a pistol to do damage. I got weapons in here. Oh, I can sell that one. I could sell this one and the other rattlers. Because all these, I don't actually need them. Then throwables that I can sell in here. There we go. And then resources. I'm keeping the resources, but... What resources do you have? I'm going to buy all the resources from you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, Andreja, let's go to the eye, and then we should be good to go.
Another shift.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Sound like a Skyrim NPC coming up to somebody like that. Oh, well. The frontier. Let's get on over here.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Yep, but I need to recover my health real quick, so I'm going to sleep for a quick hour, recover health. Because you never know.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Boom.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Yep, absolutely. How we doing over here?
Read any good books lately?
I need to do other stuff, so helmet
Outdoors get too
mods.
much underfoot.
Overflow. Hey, I can do helmet mods now. Outpost development, manufacturing, decoration, and robots. Interesting. I'd probably want to do manufacturing first, but let me go into here and see medical treatment. I need some other stuff for medical treatment. Okay, that research is done, and medical treatment 2 I need chemistry for. Might as well do some of this too, you know? Yay, I got that one done. Food and drink.
Sometimes
Beverage
I just wanna
development,
turn off
yes.
the grav drive so we can float around.
I need some more water and spices. Beverage development, yes.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now we'll go back over here, go to manufacturing, and we'll put the zero
All right,
wire in here.
Barrett, you ready to play?
I was born.
I sent you up there. That was an oldie but a goodie.
Yay, manufacturing 1 is
Stone
done.
gathers no moss.
Wait, that is the same? No way.
From old Earth, got the slate to prove it.
Alright.
Well, I may be drunk, sir, but in the morning you'll still be ugly.
Where's that?
That's funny.
Some guy named Churchill. Later, friend.
Funny, funny, funny. Alright, let's get out of here. I did some of my research, and it's time to go. Let me, really quickly put my resources in here that I need to put in there. There we go. And off we go to the eye. Let's go visit the eye real quick with Andreja. She'll get to see Vladimir again. That'll be good for him.
Red apogee, surrounded by stars and the vastness of space.
Show me. Go to the eye. And dock. All right. So, well, we have a second. What you guys think about Black Ops 7 coming out after Black Ops 6? It's gonna be interesting, I think.
Let us see how Vladimir is faring.
Looks like it's a little bit more futuristic and stuff like that, so you never know. But it should be interesting.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern.
Really?
The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
That doesn't make sense. The artifacts are roughly similar in size.
The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work.
All right.
Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
Land near the anomaly. Use my scanner. Got it.
And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
Procyon 3. You two gonna talk real quick? I think you should.
That anomaly is a damn sight bigger than a regular artifact. No telling what you'll find.
True. All right, let's go ahead and get back aboard the ship.
Hello.
What's up, Cora?
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
I forgot that I leveled up. So what more? How much more do I need that? One more tech point in order to get expert tech. I can do boost back, but I gotta jump 25 times while in combat. I gotta destroy 5 ships to upgrade my piloting. Which I can do by joining the UC, by the way. When I join the UC, you do a little simulator, and destroying the ships in the simulator count towards piloting, which is pretty cool, I think, anyway. I think I'm gonna go with probably engine systems. Now I can get Starship design, and then the fun part comes, where we start adding some extra habs and stuff like that, so we can have more people, and we can have bigger, ooh, what is this? Upgrade stealth meter, you're 50% more difficult sneaking. Suppressed weapons do an additional 10% sneak damage. 100% more difficult. And 20% damage. Doors you interact with in stealth no longer alert enemies. That would be something pretty good. So, after I do, because the next level I get, I am going to do the Starship design. And I'm going to have to do that, obviously, all the way down to here to get the best parts. But that, I need to get my piloting up. I may spend some time off stream, or maybe during one stream. I'll let you guys know if I do that. I might do that next week or something, where I go and just try to level up some of these things. But we'll see. We'll see. My pistols might be a good thing to do too. Eventually I'll do that. Alright, so we are going to go to Polychron. Let's go ahead and sit. Undock. And we'll go to this Polychron. We'll do this part at least. Then I might end up doing some of the
We're away.
some of the missions. Cool. Polychron, a Procyon, I guess is better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fire up the grav drive and let's go. Boom. There we go. Very good, very good, very good. Let's go, let's go.
Out there into the oceans of space.
Scanner anomalies down here, huh? Oh my goodness, I died quick. This ship is not good for that. You know what? I am I'm going down to the planet immediately. I'm not gonna get blown up again. My ship is not good enough to go into a firefight right now. It's literally just not, especially against the bounty hunter ships. Bro. Although I could take out their engines, get on board, and steal their ship. I'm not gonna do that.
Every world with living things is a treasure.
Definitely this way. It's right over here, I can see it. Got a bunch of these things. Gosh dang, woman. I'm actually glad I took her. I think I'm in the wrong entrance. I think the entrance is actually over here somewhere, if I remember correctly. It's like down this long hallway looking thing. Yeah, there it is. Alright, let's go in and do this little puzzle here. It's not the first time I've done this part of the game. I'd never finished the main story. I got to a certain part where they attacked. Somebody attacked or whatever, but we'll see.
Those rings, are they moving? They seem to react to us.
There we go. Started to see just a little bit more. Powers. This is anti-gravity field. Costs 45. Generate a local field of intensity. Low gravity and behold a planet's true power. Alright.
Are you alright? We need to get you back to the lodge. You have my attention. Goodbye.
Let's get back to the lodge and talk about it. Oh boy. I'm going to make sure my grav drive's powered up. I'm going to set a course for home almost immediately when I get out there. My ship, like I said, is not able to fight just yet. The weapons aren't good enough. The shields aren't good enough. I need...
Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
You're a tough one to track down. Wanted all over the settled systems with a bounty to match.
I don't know who you think I am, but you're about to find out. No, I'm not going to do that. We can settle this peacefully. No one has to get hurt. $2,000 isn't bad. There you go. Got like 30-something thousand. I'm not worried about 2,000. Yep. we have to go back to the lodge. Boom. Then we can fast travel there, which is fine. Yeah, we lost about 2,000, but we're all right. It's better than getting destroyed, because right now 2-on-1. If there was only one of them, I might be able to handle that, but 2-on-1, probably not. Probably wouldn't be able to do much about that right now. The Frontier is just not a good ship for fighting.
Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
It was a building like a temple.
An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Mm-hmm.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
Mm-hmm. It was the temple that did it. It was the temple that did this.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power.
Mm-hmm.
All connected.
Pretty much.
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional information.
True.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
You think there's one temple for each artifact?
It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary anomaly without the data from the artifact. We'll need one to find the other.
I'll follow up on the other anomaly found. Hopefully it's another temple.
Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
Good.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Yes, very, very quickly, though. Yeah, now I can do some stuff with that.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy.
What you got there, Walter?
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
A soiree? What are you up to?
A business meeting, of a sort at least.
I'm interested. Let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone.
Probably.
I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
All right, I'm in.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
All right.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
We can travel to Neon and do that mission now. I could also upgrade the ship now, which is important because I want to add as many people onto the ship as I can. And I think that's going to be important. Trying to think because... Do I want to continue traveling with Andrasia?
New set of orders for me today.
Andrasia is good. I want to see something though. Frontier. Crew, I can only send 2, of course. She's good with stealth. Let's see, particle beams. I mean, Andrasia is like the perfect person to accompany me, but I also like Sarah because I want to do Sarah's like side mission this time. I did my first playthrough. I went with Andrasia everywhere and did that, but I'm thinking that I want to have all of them on there. I want to have like a room for like at least 5-6 people for the ship, which would be really good. I need at least 4 right now, so I need to add 2 more. And then I can come in here and do all this and add Sarah there, and then I can switch people and do all that stuff, right? So, but I don't know. It would be smart to take Andrasia because she is stealthy and with me and stuff, but she also has energy weapon system, particle beams, good stuff for the ship. But so does Sarah. So does Vasco. He's actually really good for shield systems and stuff like that. So, yep. I need to upgrade this ship, but I don't know how to do it. I can make it longer, but I don't know if I want to make it any longer right now. There are other ways to do this, though, because there's a lot of empty space up here that I'm using or not using, right? But and we can change the front of the ship and do a whole bunch of things. There is one specific thing I like to do with the ships. I want to get more well, we'll go discuss that here in a second. Let's go get out of here, and I think I'm gonna go do some of that stuff now. Walter's walking to the ship right now. I want to travel here real quick, and then I'm going to change the ship up a little bit. We're going to see what we can do with this thing. I need to install... Yep. Let me sell some stuff to get some more money, because I don't... Do I have anything I can sell over here? Nope, that's all good. Spacesuits, though. This is an 802. It looks pretty cool, too. Ablative SysDef spacesuit. It's got worse on all that, and it's heavier. I'm gonna keep that one or sell those two. No, thank you. That does look pretty cool. Oh, I got the hat. Look at that. Oh, the old cowboy hat. I don't know if I'll wear that, though. That looks pretty cool. I might wear that. We're going to sell that and sell my deputy hat, and we'll wear that. We're going to sell that. Let's see. All this stuff is good. I'm probably going to just keep all of it. Yeah, I'm going to keep all that. All right.
You should. Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it.
All right. So, what we're going to do is I want to look at cockpits, right? So we're going to come out here. We're going to add. Let's go look at the cockpits real quick. These are the ones we have available to us right now. Now, the Magellan is the one, this is the one I have right now. I think I have the C2. I have the regular C2, and the C2X is right here. As you can see, it just less mobility, more mass, but more cargo. That's the only difference. So why change that, right? Crew stations, nothing left in there. Cargo. Okay, you can add cargo space, right? We can add all this good stuff. Landing bays, this is the one we currently have. We could also have this one. Doesn't really matter. Cannons, I will be upgrading the weapons later, but not right now. Got a bunch of structural stuff we could add. We got a bunch of good shields, right? But as you can see over there, the class. I got to upgrade my class to meet those certain things, right? A is pretty much the best we can get. I think what I have right now is the 10S. I can go to this and get about 40 more. And then we have this one right here. The Marduk is A. That one is 405 and a 10% regen rate. Hull is 5, crew capacity 0.5, right? So that would do a lot more for our shields, but also add a lot of mass. But we're getting rid of some, so that's what we'll do there. This is probably the best thing you can do because it is an 18. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do some things. We have a 10S shield generator. We want to take that off. Boom, 10S. Okay, we have. Let's go to reactor and see what reactor we have. We have the 330 Stellar reactor, which is a 14, right? We have the 330. The 350 does 18. Costs 13,000, right? This one is 16, but this is 18 with a better thing. And this one is actually... The Tordial is a good one as well. We can't do these yet, right? We can't do these. We need piloting rank 3 and 4 for those, obviously. But this one right here is 12,000. I have almost 50,000 credits. That's fine. And it's going to be good here. I think it's going to be a good one. Boom. And we are going to take that one out, right? Boom. So now we have 18 on our reactor, which is better. What is this? Grav drive right now is a max power of 3. And let's see. 1785. So, oh, my bad. 13 is the thrust, okay? 13 is the thrust for the grav drive. Let's go ahead and go in here and go look at grav drives. Let's see if we can upgrade. Okay, the one we have right now is probably this one, right? No, it's this one. So the 150 is the one we have now, I do believe. Maybe this one. I don't know. I know this one would be a improvement, but if we go up to, like, say this one, it is a class B, which I can drive, I think, but We got 20 and 61 on this one. This one is 14 and 61. So this one would probably be better, to be honest. Boom. And then we can sit here and we can select this. And we can delete that one. Now when we go to the shields, our shield right now is the 10S. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to go to shields. Okay, the 10S is the one I had. Okay. We have this one that we can go to, which is just a little bit more. We can go to this one. This one right here would be okay. It costs a little bit more. It is a 375. This one's a 405 though. This one's like the best one, right? And we can take this shield and pop it into certain places. Maybe. We'll do that eventually. We'll do that eventually. That's the shield I want, right? Now, I am trying to see something here. What can we do to get more people? Like, I could take this whole thing off, right? I can add something else here. This right here is a cowling. And what we can do is do a hab. It's a storeroom. We'll take this off for now. I want to do another, like, another hab, right? Nova Galactic 2-in-1. There is one crew station in the core. Control station has 4. Has 4 frickin' things in there. Okay, so crew stations. Is what I'm looking for, right? So if I want crew station, I could add this to have 4 extra crew stations, or I could have the computer core room to have 1 extra crew station. Trying to figure out here. I might as well do this one and just pop this bad boy right there. Pop this hab further on top, maybe. You can put this back up like that. And then right here, we can add some other things, right? But to have this guy, I could put it on there. That's awesome. So this is what we got so far. It's only costing us 26,000. Our mobility is a little bit lower. And we have a warning. Reduce mass or add engines. Okay. So engines is the next thing we're going to do. Select you and select you. And take these off. These engines, all right, these are the White Dwarf 2000 engines. We're going to get rid of them. We're going to get rid of them. Why? Because we're going to go and look at engines. So White Dwarf 2000 was what we had. We got the 2010s, and we've got these guys, which are the 3000, right? But the 2010s are a little bit... oh, sorry. A little bit less and better mobility. Like they a lot more thrust and maneuvering thrust. So I think we might be able to just update to these. Obviously, there are other ones, but the White Dwarf one, if we add like 2 of these, right? Let's say we add 2 of these. We add one there, and we select this, and we duplicate and flip. Boom. Then we have that. And we are nominal, so we're good to take off immediately if you want to. But what I want to do, which I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I think we're going to have too many stairs in this thing down here. But it's okay. Probably have too many stairs. What I want to do is work on the weapons now. Okay. This weapon here is a dragon pulse laser. And we have 2 dragon 221p MW pulse lasers. We have one of our weapons here, which is the missile up there, and we're going to actually Mauler 104L Mauler 104L cannon. We're going to do that first. Okay, we're going to look at these. Mauler 104L cannon is right there. We also have auto cannons. Which fire quicker. They're going to cost me 7,400. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get 2 of those. Do I have any more cannons? Mauler 106 cannon. But that's a B. Let's go back up here. The 104L cannon is the one I have, right? If I go to this one, let's say I go to this one, right? Boom. Let's say I select it and I flip it and put it right there. That is too much money, obviously. I can't actually do that. So we're going to take that off. Put you back over here. Now, obviously, the equipment power is yelling at me right now. I don't have enough power, apparently. Unassign. Okay. Alright, now we're nominal. So we got the auto cannon up there. 2 lasers in the missile. That's what we have. Right now we're at 45,000. I can only spend about 4,000 more, right? I like portholes, if you haven't noticed. I'm gonna put a bunch of portholes in here. Well, a couple of them. Then we got the fuel right here, which is good. And we can actually add another porthole right there. That's pretty cool, I think. So we'll be able to look out and do some stuff. Although, let me sell this. Delete that. Can I add more fuel? It's only 1,600. Boom. So you got fuel tanks on both sides, right? Yep. So you got plenty of fuel. Nominal. Our mass is up there, but ballistics is a 9. Missiles is 47. So I'd say we're good here. So how does that look? All systems? Accept. Okay, all 5 ship modules is up, so we can go and do something else now. Thank you, sir. It looks much bigger now. That's a big boy. Much bigger. Bigger, a little more powerful, better shields, better power. Let's board it and take a look.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
Yes,
Hello there.
let's. Hello there.
I don't know you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
Let's go on up to our computer room. And this is how we get out. Yeah, this place up here is nice. And look, you can see out when you're in space. When you're just chilling. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. So we're good to go. Now, what I want to do is say, hey, Vasco, you're getting in here. Sarah, you're getting in here. And I got Andreja with me right now, but that'll be it. Yes. Very good, very good. I spent way too much money trying to get that up, by the way, but it's okay. Now we have everybody here, I think. Some of them will be up here for their stations in the computer room and whatnot.
Has Cora ever mentioned what type of weapon she might prefer? A particular fighting style, perhaps?
No. Because she's training.
It is never too soon to
That's
begin
funny.
training. Skills take time to develop.
Just so I'm clear what's happening right now, you are offering to train Cora to be a... what? Warrior? Soldier?
I believe some of the things I have learned about close combat could be useful to her.
I will consider that. Maybe. Thanks, I think.
I basically have...
Brief history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
Brief history of time. I'll keep an eye out for it. And this is the new cockpit. It looks nice and fancy and new, which is great. Let's take the ship. Let's go up. We're gonna look at something real quick. I don't know if I want to do this mission, going to Neon yet or what, but let's go to here.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done. Welcome to Hometown.
Let's go ahead and help this person out.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship.
Well, it's a nice ship, but no, I'm not here to steal it.
Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
I'll see if I can get you flying again.
Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Not the most exciting work I can think of.
This ship is very interesting. Alright, I got her repaired and ready to go. Gosh dang it, woman, get out the way.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Happy to help a fellow ranger.
Good. There aren't many of us out there, so it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Well, just tell me where they're headed. I'll
They
handle
look
it.
to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
I knew I'd have to go against them.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Oh my goodness. Glitch him out. Why everybody up here now?
Can I help? Maybe another time. Ahoy, Captain!
Everybody's right there. Nice. It's all good. They can stay there. We're gonna go and try out my new weapons. New shield, new weapons. We'll see what we can do.
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
Let's go ahead and try to do this. It's a big old chunk ship now. We chunky, but it's okay.
Fire everything you got.
Oh my goodness, I still got beat. That's crazy. I still can't do nothing with this ship, man. I tell you what, this ship is not.
Make short work of them.
Got all 3 of them that time. Easy mode. But the crazy thing, I did not have everything all powered up. Like, I didn't have everything powered. My shields weren't powered up all the way. Nothing. Top speed's much better now, huh? Go back to Polvo. That's crazy. I was doing that without powering everything up. Ah, man, I tell you what.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. And that's it. You're clear to land at Hopetown.
Like this scan just in case, you know, because you can actually go anywhere and make a nice little outpost, but they got science house posts and all that stuff. They got uranium. If I needed to do anything nuclear, it would be a good place. Let's go to land in Hopetown.
Landing commencing.
Smugglers always like to use Hope-Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
That I don't know.
Great to see you.
Howdy.
Oh, same as usual. Except now all she does is goes on. Excuse me.
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand,
All right, Adela.
most of it is legal.
Deep breath.
What does she want?
Oh, God.
You don't look like things are going well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Well, tell me what's wrong.
Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock, and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
It's the story of my life.
You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
Oh, Bethesda. So what were you actually shipping?
I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it.
That's terrible.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe...
Guess I'm Captain Mahim then.
Are
Or
the
Fahim.
best. This slate has everything. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just
Okay, Galactic Import Export, Macarb, Fahim, 400 tons of slag steel from Neon. Exception waiver paid in full. Granted, 30-day exemption granted by Neon Port Authority. Hotel Volley, 1309B. Let's go see what we can do.
Hey.
As dives go, this place ain't bad. I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? I buy you a drink.
Captain Fahim, pleasure to meet you. I'll take that drink down.
Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markup? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill.
A bounty? Why me?
Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies. Meant for orphans. Or something. I get a bonus if I turn the shipment in sight unseen. I figure they're in the Markup.
You don't seem bad. I haven't done anything wrong. Let's not do this.
So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what. Maybe. Maybe not.
I'm gonna do the second one first. You're the one that said this smells fishy. Trust your gut.
I'm just doing my job.
Okay. Everyone's after the shipment. Whoever hired you is lying.
And all I have to back.
I can't actually win this.
I admit, you look.
What charity needs a ton of slag steel?
Slag steel, huh? I guess that don't make any sense. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I.
Unfortunately, I jettisoned the cargo.
There's no way they're ever going to settle for that. Ah, sucks to be you. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Alright, I can go talk to her again. That I did that without resorting to violence. I do believe I've done this one before, and I think I had to kill him last time because he attacked me.
Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened to us.
Really? Think so, huh?
Why did I ever take this job? Why?
I convinced the tracker to let you go.
I feel like I can finally breathe.
You're lucky the tracker was a good guy. They will send more.
You think? I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but I thank you.
Hey, 2,500 credits. Yeah.
Any complaints?
All right, let's go ahead and get in here.
Always something good going on around here.
Let's go ahead and go in here. Do this mission.
You made it.
Yep.
Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
No, of course not. They put up a good fight, but I got them in the end.
I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case.
Nice.
I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
No, let's go ahead and look.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Gotcha.
I have never liked Hope Tech ships. Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built.
I have already done this
Pretty
mission,
much
by the
everyone
way,
in this
so
town
I get to
loves
see it with
him.
eyes,
Can't
different
begin to
eyes,
imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone.
knowing what
All I'm
happens.
saying is, try to show a little respect.
But they do give you a ship at the end of this mission.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor?
Yes, yes, they do.
I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
That's great. Can I get back to work? Oh, yes, of course. You're doing a great job.
As for parts,
Keep an eye on
try
your
outsourcing.
valuables.
Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Damn, good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Hey, Doc, we got a problem with one of the ships on the line.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money.
Portside.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Found your stolen ship on Montera Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I'm aware of your position.
Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Of course I do. A group of mercenaries hired a thief to steal your ship.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up? Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Is there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
The thief probably had inside help. You know anything about that?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other Starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every Starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
I think we're done
Very
here.
well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
If more people know about the theft, your chances of learning something useful will improve. Someone might have seen the thief and could identify them.
I considered that, but in the end, I deemed it too great a risk. I've chosen to place my faith in the Freestar Rangers instead.
I understand your position.
I hope so.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope. There's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Oh man, he's lucky I don't pull a gun on him right now. Oh well.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
It's enough to go on.
Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Jalen Price, got it.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Keep your eyes and ears open. I'm not sure we got the whole story here.
Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Gotcha. 6,000 credits. More XP.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
And we gotta go to Neon for both missions now, which is a good thing to me, I think. Ah, that's where they make the ships. I think.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
Alrighty then.
Don't spring for the extended warranty. You just won't need it.
Out we go. Now, HopeTech stuff, if you come here and go to the shipbuilders here.
Could we talk? Hello.
We can talk right now.
I have something for you.
Really, that's nice of you.
Yes. Well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
Well, thank you for thinking of me.
Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
345 credits. Thank you
keep it holstered.
so much. I'll take credits any day. Alright, best defense. Let me see if I can grab some ammo from here.
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist? Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
Good rules, I can respect
Then
it.
we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best defense is the only place in town. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't.
Alrighty.
Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone.
Let's see what you have.
Music to my ears.
Ooh, an energy pistol. Nice. A rare laser pistol. Short circuit. 20% damage against robots. Stealth lasers. It's stealth. That's cool. A suppressed calibrated Kraken. Interesting. I obviously only have a few credits, but you know. Do I have anything to sell? I don't think I do. I have 12,000 credits, to be honest. Boom, boom, boom. I can buy spacesuits. Oh, wait, the ones I sold to him, probably, yeah. Let me go in here and look. 43 Ultra Mag, yes, sir. $7.5, yes. Now the weapons, on the other hand, the calibrated stuff do a lot more damage. Like this calibrated one, if it had the silencer on it, that would be perfect. This one's actually pretty cool though, but it's only a 12, it's not calibrated. Which I can probably increase the damage later by modding it myself, but I don't want to do that. Suppressed calibrated Kraken though. That's better than the current Kraken. But I don't think I'm going to use the Kraken that much, to be honest. This Solstice right here does a 22 damage, which ain't too shabby. I think I'm going to buy that one. Yeah, I think that's about it. Because I think that weapons-wise, having this would be a good thing to put right there. Obviously, the Kraken, the mag shot is going over there, and the suppress calibrated rattler. I'm going to put that way to the left. It is a lower damage, a 21 using 27 caliber. And then I've got this guy. Elegance is the one I'm using now, which is my 43 Ultra Mag, which I did get a bunch of good stuff for. Get it. That's the one I use most of the time. That's the good one, I would say. I think we might take a little trip to Neon.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
I think that would be a good thing to do, just to get to Neon right. I'm not going to do too much when I'm there. I'm bored right now.
Good to be back in our own ship.
I hope you're having a good day.
Why'd you lock Cora up over there, man?
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was?
So, did you do it?
No, I mean, I meant to, but then it became this whole thing. An ambassador was involved.
Whole thing made me uncomfortable from the jump. Sure didn't look like any culture I've ever seen or heard of.
Nor I. Nor, I suspect, anyone else who has ever lived. Is that presuming too much? Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but... how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights?
Putting my credits on Magic Pixies. That's funny. I'm gonna say it just because it's funny. I'm putting my credits on Magic Pixies.
All right. Fine. You could just say you have no idea. I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects?
No, I feel great. Better than ever.
A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized.
This is exactly what Constellation is for, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
You are right. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
No, she's good. Ah, Sarah's sleeping. Already, my chunky ship is taking off. Chunky. And the only reason it's chunky is
Orbit achieved.
specifically because I wanted to have, let me see what we got. We got 4, go down to 3, and then we'll put up the grav drive to 4. We will go to Neon. There we go. It should go up pretty quickly for the grav drive at least. Yep, couple seconds and boom, it's done. I love it. Oh, come on, I'm good.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
It's literally just water. Let's go ahead and land. I'll be here for a little bit.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
Do admire what Bayou has built for himself.
Hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are
Smell
credits
that?
to be made.
Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
People getting high off fish.
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Let's get
You
going.
need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Yes, you need me. Very good.
Yeah, we're just gonna go. I could put Andreja in the ship if I need to pick her up again.
What's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly.
Alrighty then.
Submit your application with the nearest kiosk.
Beautiful.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical.
There is little question that region has some influence here in New York. I wonder how Mr. Bayou feels about that.
Let me do this first.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
Yep. Must be Ranger Price.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
We'll see about that.
You're not listening. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
You should take his words to heart.
I won't cause trouble.
Good.
Consider whether your obligation to the Rangers outweighs whatever may usually pass for justice in Neon.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cause credits, nothing in Neon is free.
All right.
Come on.
We could do this first. Do this part first, then we'll go from there. I don't like. I hate that about Bethesda's games, man. Too many loading screens.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. I know you couldn't save everyone, but don't beat yourself up. It would have been an unfair expectation to think you could.
Get
Now,
out of
if
my
someone
face.
tried to hold up a
Wanna
bank
gossip
here,
something?
they'd be
Take it to
gunned
the
down without a
Astro
moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in here. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-world. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind. You'll fit right in.
Alrighty. We're just gonna do this meeting real quick. The Freestar quests are pretty good. These are pretty good quests. We'll probably start this one and then probably finish the stream. I probably won't be on too long, much longer. We'll just finish this part of the mission first, though, for sure.
Hey, Billy. You got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Check. Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need?
Stolen Hope Tech ship landed here recently. I need information on the pilot.
Huh. A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
Everything in Neon has a price.
Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you could do for me.
If you ask me, there are better uses for...
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
That's part of the job, yeah.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
An all too familiar story in this city.
Yeah, but I never thought I'd be part of one of those stories. Did my best to stay out of trouble, but... found me anyway.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Hey.
Don't go causing trouble.
Well, let's just keep on going.
private property. You'd better keep walking. This... Do you now?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, okay. Let me think.
Yeah.
You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Alrighty then, let's go talk to this guy. He's going to be harder to persuade, if you will.
Well now, look here.
Sleazy person.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Hear about the debt you're trying to collect from Billy Clayton.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
I do not find that very amusing.
Billy doesn't owe you anything. The debt was his brother's.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
The idea of putting some fear in a scumbag like you sounded like fun.
If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth deputy, you've got a lot to learn.
I'm asking
Then
for
offer me
cooperation
something
here.
I want, and I'll consider it.
We'll do the 3 first. Getting on the Ranger's bad side. We'll do it.
Let's just calm down now.
Billy's scared, and scared people do desperate things.
Don't you worry, Deb.
Trying to get blood from a stone here. You didn't like the Ranger thing, but we'll do this. We'll probably fail, but we're going to do it. The Ranger can make your life real difficult if we want to.
Seems to me like you're a long way. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority. Maybe it's time I show you how we...
Well, I didn't want that to turn like that, but didn't want it to turn into that, but that is what it is. Coffee. Then we need a wider one. See, that one can do that one, but... There we go.
Oh no, you don't. I will find you.
Not a sneaky thought, huh?
This is not a good way to do it, I don't think. But...
Dead woman.
Let's just say he won't be bothering you anymore. Unfortunately.
I can't take this!
Gonna take more than that!
That didn't go there exactly the way I wanted it to go, but we're okay.
Why is this happening?
Well, well, well.
I've seen them lease one time. They hit the bars, buy a lot of drinks, and talk of how great they are, how their unit almost won the war single-handed.
In other words, they're recruiting.
Yeah, pretty successful too. The locals really eat up that former war hero. Did you talk to Goodman?
Unfortunately, it came to violence. Didn't work out well for him.
I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
All right.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
I'm a deputy.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
Please, I just need some information. It could help save lives.
Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
I know you stole the ship, but people might be in danger and I need your help.
All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
Those men tried to run a farmer off her land. You provided the means for mercenaries to intimidate and threaten an innocent person.
Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
There's still time to make things right. Please help me.
I do want to make things right. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Did Maya say why the First needed a Hope Tech ship?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
Gotcha. Did she say where she was being treated?
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Why would you agree to such a risky job?
You serious? Take your pick. Money? Reputation? The thrill of it? All good reasons.
Yeah, I guess so. Go on.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this.
Nice.
Anything else you want to know?
What do you know about the men you delivered the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
Marco ever give you his location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Did anyone in the First give you a way to contact them?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
That's all I need for now. I appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
Yeah, you're free. Thanks for the help.
Oh. You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
Defensive Systems Specialist.
Take it easy.
Oh, how many velocities did I have?
Alrighty then, that was a good little mission to end the stream on. We'll just stop right here And yeah, we're gonna stop right here, and we're gonna see you next time. I forgot I didn't put the hat on, but let me see. Ooh, 0 skill points right there, and that's great. Space trucker. Then I got this guy. That's a nice little suit, but persuasion chance is plus 5%, which may be interesting, but I can sell it for a pretty good deal. That's better physical defense too. It's okay. We're just gonna do that. I think I'm good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. Hope you guys have a great week coming up. And just a reminder that, let me save real quick. I will save here. Save and then go back here. Anyway, just a reminder that Saturday's stream will be up tomorrow on my YouTube channel. And today's stream will be up on Thursday. You can find the YouTube channel link down in the About section on my Twitch here. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you join in next Saturday. We'll be continuing Starfield, just doing a little playthrough, having fun with pistol only. And thank you guys for watching once again. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great week, like I said, and I'll see you next time.